Well, the governor's mansion was illuminated in blue and yellow last night with the Ukrainian flag being flown outside. Governor Abbott has proclaimed today as a day of prayer for Ukraine as the Russian invasion continues to ramp up. He's calling on Texans of all faiths to stand in solidarity with the innocent people impacted by the war. The governor's mansion will be lit in blue and yellow tonight as well.
Environmental lawyer Phil Pothen doesn't own a car on purpose. He's long advocated for a shift away from car culture.
As if we needed another wake-up call.
Pandemic trends like remote work and virtual meetings have some segments of society rethinking things like daily commutes and in-person business trips.
And that means using your Zoom, using your web conferencing if you can do that, or taking a bike if you can do that to get to work, or public transit.
The crisis in Ukraine is also forcing a reevaluation of the world's reliance on Russia, the second largest gas producer and third largest oil producer. A critical step, according to this environmental activist.
But what this conflict clearly shows is how dangerous our dependence on a fossil fuel system is.
Global gas prices have soared above $100 a barrel for the first time since 2014. Tuesday, on the heels of the U.S. ban on Russian oil, Russia warned that a European ban on its fossil fuels could lead to an unpredictable price surge, and that oil at $300 a barrel or more could be in the making. Analysts say an energy inflation spiral could squeeze consumers and businesses and push Europe, Latin America, and eventually North America and China into a recession. The Pembina Institute's Alberta Regional Director says Canada needs to urgently address what he calls the climate crisis or risk falling further behind in the global green shift. He says China has already made big moves on that front.
The amount of renewable energy production that's happening there and electric vehicles is really dramatic. They're becoming a global leader in these technologies.
Environmentalists say there's a strong moral and business case for moving away from fossil fuel dependence.
Expanding our reliance on oil and gas increases our vulnerability. It accelerates climate change, the fires and the floods that are already costing us billions and displacing millions of people worldwide.
Anne Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.